You don't know Paso, but these three gentlemen know Paso better than anyone else on the face of the earth. This is the finals. Our top three scorers from an entire season of You Don't Know Paso are here with us today to determine once and for all who is the best of the best. The platinum, the diamond, the triple gold winner is what we are going to determine here. Let's meet our esteemed finalists. Finishing in third place overall with 18 points is winemaker extraordinaire Adam Lazar from the Lazar Wine Company. Congratulations on making it to the finals.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Finishing second with 26 points overall is the wine director at Thomas Hill Organics, Mr. Lannon Rust. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You in for a fight today?
Yeah, I'm a little antsy. I want to get this going.
You have been stalking around like a caged panther earlier. And our clubhouse leader with 36 points on the back of nailing two producers dead on, publisher of the San Luis Obispo County Visitors Guide, Mr. Scott Brennan.
I'm going for 3.
AKA
You
Scott
are a
Brown.
revelation, sir. I have to say, you are a savant and a prodigy. And I think if we had set odds...
The first time I've ever heard that.
If we were going to set odds on who was going to make this final table, you could have made yourself a lot of money by pulling a Pete Rose and betting on yourself. So,
Thank you.
let's just get right into it. I'm going to let the third place man have the honors to give him a slight leg up. So once again, the rules. We have a blind Paso Robles wine that all three of our experts are going to examine, smell, and taste. The grapes, not necessarily from Paso Robles, but it is a Paso Robles producer. Then using their powers of expertise and deduction, they're going to determine what this wine is by its varietal, its vintage, its macro region and individual AVA, its price point, and once again, if they can name the producer, like this young man over here seems to be able to do.
Our idiot savant? Is that
Yes.
Thank you.
You know, you
We
throw
can't all
in
be
the
rock
idiot.
stars like you.
You can have the idiot, I'll have the savant. We'll meet in the middle with that.
But he's got a nice tattoo on his butt, so.
It says savant, exactly. But it's Doug Savant from Melrose Place, who is a big fan of. Anyway, we will determine our winner based on who gets the most points in those 5 categories. So, gentlemen, our last wine of the season. What are we thinking so far?
Oh, look at the color on this stuff, huh?
It's got some orange tones to it, some bronzy notes maybe.
Yeah.
It's definitely showing some age on it.
You got
There's
that right.
There's definitely some brown orange hues to this wine. It's pretty clear.
Definitely has some translucence to it.
So
A lot going on in those.
thin skin varietals.
Scott, your thoughts?
I like the fruit. I get a certain jammy quality to it. It does look a little bit older than what I usually drink. Maybe a little bit oxidized from decanting. I like it.
Nice. Adam, what do you think of the fruit? Same?
It's best way I could describe this is rustic. It definitely, I agree completely with both my competitors. Lannon's right in that it's got some age to it. It does have some jammy notes, some really pretty mid palate, but it is clearly a thin skin varietal. And to me, it picks up some hints of rose petal, and I get just a real tiny hint of cherry on it.
Yeah, really lingers on the
little
finish.
tar, some other kind of odd sauvage animal type of flavors.
Sauvage, wow.
I just learned that today.
Randy Sauvage.
What do you think about tannin on this?
The tannins are very, very, very tight and fine grained. It has some grip, and I'm guessing it has a European counterpart that probably is a little more tannic, potent.
Well, again, we have been decanting this, so that might have softened up those tannins, but even with the tightness.
What do you think, Lynn?
Nebbiolo?
Nebbiolo is my guess.
All right, we've got 2 votes for Nebbiolo. Well, Lannon, would you like to take us through your thoughts?
I think this is Nebbiolo. It's rustic. It's a thin-skinned grape. It does have that floral rosiness to it.
What do you think the vintage is?
It has some tannin. I would say vintage. I'm going to go 2009. 2009 vintage region. Man, Nebbiolo. Where are they growing Nebbiolo out here? I know there's some.
There's a few people who
I know there's some
haven't
west
been
side.
convinced.
I know there's some west side Nebbiolo. Lunamata does Nebbiolo. I'm gonna stick to the east side and say, where's August Ridge AVA?
They would
Where are we
be.
in the-
They would be.
Are they in Creston?
Creston.
Is
yes.
it Geneseo?
No, they're Creston because they're right at that intersection.
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna
41
phone a
and
friend.
Creston Road.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Creston price point. I'll say $30. Producer August Ridge.
Okay. Adam.
Say the same thing. August Ridge, Nebbiolo, Creston. I would say 2009 because of the, and I would say maybe $34.99.
$34.99, so a little bit more expensive. That's going to be your dividing line.
That's
the price
what's going to
point.
kill me at the end of
That's
the day.
That's what's going to decide it. Mr. Brennan, our leader.
Well, I've said it before, but I think I've had this wine before.
Okay. That seems to be a
And
going theme.
I can't agree with these guys because we don't want to tie here today, so I'm going to just go on a little different limb. I also think it's an Italian varietal. There's something about it that I've recognized before in this variety, and I call it a certain footiness.
Okay.
A little bit of a musty sock that I get from it, which to me always points to a Sangiovese.
So Quentin Tarantino would love this grape.
So I'm going to guess that it's a Sangiovese, probably 2011. I'm going to say East Side, Estrella District, let's say $24.
Okay. Producer on that?
I'm going to say Ranchita Canyon.
Cheetah Canyon, Sangiovese.
Ooh, good guess.
Damn.
So
So we have,
Sangio? They do Sangio?
He does. They do Cabernet Pfeffer. He does
a lot
Petits
of
Verdot.
Probably got
different
20,
grapes,
20,
absolutely.
20 grapes or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 20 is exactly what he's at. So
That's actually
all
a really
right,
good-
two
good
experts say Nebbiolo from August Ridge, differing on the price point. Our leader has gone with Sangiovese from Ranchita Canyon. Who will be crowned the winner? We will find out in just 1 minute. So who will it be? The winemaker who knows the area, the wine director who tastes just about everything in town, or the upstart publisher who has been the Cinderella story in this? Well, two of their stories will come to an end, but I have to say, this was one of the best final tables we have ever had. This was some of the best wine deduction I have seen. So all three of you can be proud of what you've done today. But let's go ahead and reveal what the final wine is. I think you're going to find it very, very interesting. So this is the 2010 August Ridge Nebbiolo
Wow.
from the east side,
I need another
from
glass.
Creston. Dive on in. So, Scott, even though you were a leader, looks like the Cinderella run is going to come up
Come
a
to an
little bit
end.
short.
Down the
You're the
price.
Butler Bulldogs this time. Gordon Hayward shot
look.
coming just short. 2 points for you on this one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr.
Yeah,
West.
you were just off on the vintage, and you did nail the east side, but you went north of 46, and this is down in the Creston area. These two were spot on, everything but the price point. It came down to that. You nailed the varietal. You were both one off on the vintage, 2009 instead of 2010. Both nailed Creston on the east side. Both got August Ridge. I'm amazed at how many people picked the right producer in the episodes we did.
You know, there aren't a whole lot of producers doing Nebbiolo, though. It was kind of a...
That's true, but at the
Crossroads
same
of
time,
elimination.
it's still really impressive because, that's, to me, that's the hardest part of this whole thing. So both picked August Ridge, but this is a $28 bottle of wine Landon Rust, you are our champion.
All
You
right.
are the palate of Paso, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Glory, accolades, and a lovely trophy will be yours. Congratulations. And we'll just put this in front of you because
Thank
you
you.
are the
Appreciate it.
master of Paso wines, sir.
Cool.
You do know Paso, don't you?
I think I do.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Scott and Adam. Fantastic job this season. And thanks to all of our panelists. Once again, if you would like to try out the amazing August Ridge 2010 Nebbiolo for yourself, you can find it on pasosbestwines.com. I am Chris Kern for Paso's Best Wines. And for You Don't Know Paso, we will see you again next season.
All right, pass the bottle along.
Yeah.